Hello back. So, as you can hear, my voice definitely feels a bit better. And yeah, this is actually my second take of this video because I wanted to do it a bit different. Not necessarily completely different because I still want to present at least the melody of the verse in the original key. However, still toned down because I'm still in the process of getting fully healthy. So, my voice definitely feels better today. So, how did I actually get there? I'm transparent. I actually did some little notes here. And yeah, this is what I will present to you. So, I first actually slept long enough to let my body relax. I also did some sort of toned down training to make my body awake. Also, I drink tea at the moment. And yeah, I also did some pre exercises. I actually started to record the video beforehand one time already. So yeah, this is take two. And it's still terrible, I am aware of that. So, I think it's actually interesting because now this whole thing becomes more and more purposeful because I can include more and more knowledge, but also becoming as transparent as possible by actually stating what actually works and what doesn't work for me. So, with this being said, what I'm presenting here only works for me. That doesn't mean that this will work for you, but nevertheless, I think it's important to just share, especially if I want to document the process of creating a song, what the actual whole background work involves. So this is what I will do now. To warm up my voice just in a really calm manner, I start actually with really simple lip trills. So, I will do short, long, and also dynamic ones, and I will try to do them 2 times, one with a more loose phrase, one with a more activated phrase, because this is what I will need when I go for singing in general. Again, this is only working for me. Please always consult a professional when you want to go for any kind of exercises like this. I just share what works for me. So, lip trills, like a short, a more long one, and a dynamic one. Not the whole thing with a more activated face. It also incorporates my posture a bit, so it looks definitely better like that. Short one. A longer one, and also like a dynamic one. First ones works like that. Now, you can also do the whole thing with a note. I personally try to start with a note which fits my range and my current state of the voice. So I don't start too low, I don't start too high. So I will start from like a medium level, which is easy to create dynamic aspects as well. So maybe like there. So I have a short one and a longer one. And now a dynamic one. And so on and so on. So, then next step would be like just going for again, this works for me. it doesn't mean that it works for you. Just testing a bit of the range. And then something which is not important for now for this video, but I definitely will have to include it for next time, is to go for speak exercises or speeching exercises to activate my muscle area here, but also relax the muscles here. Also, I can go for some little massage on my face, but this would be a bit too much. But just to summarize it, you can go for like A, E, I, O, U, then the whole thing with ba, be, bi, bo, bu, and pa, pe, pi, po, pu, and then you can basically interchange the whole thing like ba, pa, be, pe, bi, pi, bo, po, bu, pu. And also you can do this by switching D and T, J and K, and also you can try to go for the whole thing. But again, this is something for the next video, I guess. Also, working with, I think it's called obstruent in English as well. So it's like a half vowel, because you can actually go for a note already. I have to research that one more time. So basically like v, l, y, which can help you to position the note before you actually sing it. So when I go for va, ve, vi, vo, vu, or la, le, li, lo, lu, it can actually help me to, again, this is for me, I can actually try to get the note better. And yeah, I can play along with that a bit. And the final thing would be, for now, to check if I am able to go for high notes and low notes. I mean, I already made a pre-check with this. And you see, I go steadily a bit higher. Now I try to do this with the whole vowel placements of A, which is more resonant or response in a resonant manner here. E, which is more like here, and U, which is more like here. So I have like A, U, ya, U, ya, U, ya, something like that. So now the last thing I have to check is if I am able to hit the notes I need to hit, which is like the range of one octave and one semi-note. So yeah, exactly. So something like that. I have to still check what works for me and what not. But basically that's it. So I will actually go for a lip trill. Oh no, one thing I forgot. If I need to hit this note, I have to be able to, again, this works for me, I have to be able to also hit the notes above that with ease to make sure that I'm not overusing my voice. So when I go for like, again, a lip trill exercise, after this, I can check if I already went above that. So I'm definitely higher than that, so this should work. Now, the melody line I presented already before. This would be like, oh sorry, here, down, sorry. So that's the melody line. So first I will just do it like that with it's something. So it basically worked. I still have to work on it though. And for now, this would be the last thing for today. I would try to do it with oo, or in my case, voo. It's going to be interesting. One sip of tea before it. Oh, you heard that? So you heard that I had some trouble there. So what might help for me here is to go for a bit more vocal cord closure instead of going for too breathy of a note. You, and maybe I should switch from voo to you, because you for me works better. And this is interesting to actually show this on YouTube. And now I actually have to incorporate the proper posture. It's interesting because I see how many mistakes I'm actually doing, but it's interesting and good to know, because you can try to tweak it then. So to avoid making it too boring, one more attempt. If it doesn't work, it's okay. If it works, it's fine. So also something really critical to talk about, like accept that you do mistakes and reset and try to do better. Sometimes things need time. So voo, voo, voo. One more time. Voo, voo. So, as you can hear, I have to work a lot on this. However, now you are aware how much work before actually is, for me personally, needed to accomplish this sound, and with training it will develop and hopefully become better. I hope so, at least. Yeah, with this being said, have a nice day.